Alrighty. Let's have a look-see and see. Got to do the little refresh. And alrighty then. We have everything open. So, let us go into Stream Factory 1.1. And we're loading where we left off. Alexa, set the light to 10%.
Okay.
Much better. Thank you. That's a lot better now. Okay, so let's check if Lizard Doggo has some of these. Happy days. So we've got these things constructing. Let's go ahead and set up an assembler. Oh wait, yeah, we need rotors and what do you call this? Rotors and reinforced iron plates. So the rotors I can manually make. I need some of these. Let's lift these out. Right, that's that. Ooh, okay, I see a problem here. You don't appear to be pumping anything out. Are you online? Ah, that would explain it to a degree. So we got that ready now. It is going to be pumping out loads of iron ingots shortly. But in the meantime, let's go construct some of these things. We need 16 of these. Then we need the rotor part done. We're gonna need 12 of those. I should actually look and see what our usage is like. Our power. Right. Check here. I could afford... Actually, no, I couldn't. Let's see. That there, it's... right, just the one assembler it's going to be. Let's take this off, and we're going to get 4 rotors. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, do I have the... I don't actually have the space elevator open hereabouts. Oh, I can only build one? Oh wait, I do have one. Okay, good. Let us go for assembler, and we'll hook it up to deploy into here. We are going to have to do a lot of fixing things up after, but you connect to that. So, that isn't going to work. Let's have a look. Smart plating. Okay, so I need 34 reinforced iron plates. We may as well go ahead with the screws and that there. Or maybe what we'll do is we'll set it up. This and this. Get those constructing, and then we'll set up our reinforced iron plates ourselves. So you are going to be smart plating. I need 34 reinforced iron plates, and I need 50 rotors. So I can make 46 of those. Actually, no, you know what? Hang on. Let's see. How do I do smart plating? Like this. Add to to-do list. And then I can edit this here and set you to be 50. So this should allow me a lot more space. And I'm trying to think what should do whenever it opens up. I'm trying to think where I should set up our power facility and all. Because I'm going to require a few different things. Microphone is unmuted but has no signal. Do not get what you mean by that. Oh, I see the one. So you can actually kind of hear. Let me quickly just go ahead and change the filter on here. Bring it up ever so slightly. So that's a little bit better. I have a 3D printer running at the moment, which is doing some printing, which is what you might hear as the noise in the background. So that's this. Then we go over this way. Build 12 of those, and then we set up the rotors. So it's going to be 25 minutes. These things are going to be producing. Right. Let's get these. Well, first off, we may as well see if the power load can manage it. Okay. We have enough power. Happy days. Don't like how much that's been, so yeah. Let's switch this here to 120 and 15. Load the 120 in and let's set this up. So, that's going to do its thing. We can now, this will be 42, so we'll have another 8 to build after. So if this here keeps going, I should see what our power usage is like as well. Because potentially, might be able to get away with overclocking to 150 or maybe even 200%. Probably not 200%, but you know what I mean. This here, another. So we've got one. This here is going to be how many? 42, I think. We've got hog and stinger, so we need spitter and a hatcher to be able to do the next thing. Okay, so I need another 8. Screws are going to be the thing. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. It's Satisfactory's birthday. I'll show you the... There's that, there's this. They've got a... That's adorable. Little disco ball going. It's actually got physics to it. That's fantastic. Can't high-five that, sadly. But hey! Is that Donner Meat Pizza? That is... I don't know what that is. Zucchini and ham? Cake. I like cake. 1 year. Wonder is there a special hat thing for it? There's not. I mean, I'm glad that they're not doing the thing of going, it's like, hey, so there's a limited time only thing you can only get now. Very glad about that. Loading that in. You can now have, right, 8 more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Sorted. Lovely. Alrighty then, lovely. So, now that that is doing its thing, did I load them into the thing? Is it equal parts? Yes, it is. Okay, so, now I can edit the to-do list, strip this off of it, and let's see, what do we do? Well, right, this here uses 15 megawatts. If I bump this to this, what does it become? I think it's 37.4. It becomes at like 200%. 25.6. So if I boosted this to 200%, will that shut us down? I've potentially got the space for it. Nope, I do not. Let's go ahead and fix that then. 37.5. Alright. I guess we're just doing 3 per minute. That means in 14 minutes time approximately. Really? Okay, I guess we're swapping it to just 100%. How the hell? Production is massive right now. What is going on here? I do not understand in the slightest. Maybe I'm going to put a pause on some of this stuff. So this up here, right. If we disconnect that, does this give us enough free power? If I switch off my copper production? Consumption, okay. That's reduced it down to stable levels. Good stuff. And how long have you got? Okay, I got 25 minutes of you. So I might as well use the opportunity. Let's see. Let's go instead up to the north. We want to try and find something. So Mercer spheres I will keep on my thing. But if we find any hard drives, that's going to be the more important thing, because A, it's free loot. Ooh, okay, that's where that is. This feels like it's meant to be a jetpack thing. I'm going to mark that. And let's see, I've got up this way. Okay, time to find out if it's on the surface or if it's in a cave. It's gotta be in a cave then. How do we gain access to the cave? Fudge. Okay, so I've marked it off already, at least. So, let's try going to the north. If I can find mycelium as well, that's going to be very good. Because fabric could be very helpful for us. So, over this here way. I mean, we got agaric. Shame about the momentum loss, but yeah, got pale berries. So keep going north, I guess. Oop. Up this way. Okay, there's one. So, point of interest there, approximately. That should be something. I would like to find, ideally, a bunch of crystal oscillators and all, because then I can use that for research purposes. Crystal oscillators will be the best, because then I can try and find the hard drive thing, the scanner upgrade that allows you to search for downed craft. I will also settle for finding a hatcher. Hatcher could be a good thing to have. Let's see what's up this way. Ooh, something up there for sure. Pure, pure, and pure. Lovely. Could set something up there. Ooh, damn. Okay, that's 480 per minute. Just of, what do you call it? Like, just of iron ore. So this could be a good little hub area to have. So you know what? We're marking you there. This will be an outpost at some point, but not just yet. Once we have like expanded power infrastructure, or enhanced power infrastructure, whatever they call it, that's going to be a very helpful thing for us. Put one of those there, because that sounded like a, what do you call it? I don't know what's going to be up here. Okay. So that was something. Right, there's gotta be something up here. Mercer Sphere. So do I have to go all the way around the outside? I think I do. Yep, it's making me do this. It's so much nicer when you have the parachute and can just physics. Well, not quite glitch, but, well, basically glitch. Okay, so he was actually surprisingly helpful there. So that's that. You jump up to here. Jump across. Up. Up. And again. Go like this. Oh, fudge. Okay. Gotta try this again. Up to this. Right. Again. Not this time. Whoop. Fudge. Happened again. If I try to do the crouch jump thing to get momentum, it won't let me. It's too steep, so I just drop. Okay, that worked. That didn't. But no fall damage there. Gotta try and figure out how to get up here. I mean, I have figured out the trying part. It's just being consistent about it. Okay. Whoop. And now, hey, okay, so it was a summer sloop here. That is well worth it. Would have been much easier had we been able to just fly, but summer sloop it is.
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department.
Okay,
There are many
so
theories about the origin of this shape
now we
and
just
why the
sort
symbol
of
mathematically resembling a
jump,
Mobius
drop,
strip has
slide.
found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
Okay,
Fun
so
fact. The planet you are on was found and named during a planet-spawning
alrighty.
event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the
That's
Avant-Garde
nice. We
Exoplanets.
have found the rocky desert now. We are successfully here. Lovely jubbly. So, rocky desert. I know where there are some things. Trying to think what all I need for like Caterium and all. Also, mycelium.
The fruit of this fungus-like flora does not seem
Okay,
to show much potential
got the hatcher
for use.
here.
However, its mycelial network is worth further investigation. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and
this.
potential application.
And this.
Samples
So
of
that
unknown
only got
alien
us a
species
few
acquired.
mycelium
It is
samples.
unclear where on the flora or
We're
fauna
going to
spectrum it
need
lies,
probably
but initial
100.
data suggests this might be a nest or an egg. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Get this here. What's that? So, 35. And over here. You'll be a few. Lovely. More mycelium. Perfect. And there's even more. That is a good bundle. Let's go ahead and cut this. Jump, and we may as well go through the water. So, Right, you look angrier. Oh no, you are just a standard one. Can I reach it? Gonna have to just build something there. Get that. Now we grab this. Lovely. And where to next? So we have some sulfur, we have some deuterium and all. So is this... Oh, I guess we're missing stinger. That must be the samples we're missing. But once we get those, we can start harvesting, what do you call them? Alien protein. Or alien DNA, rather. About 8 minutes. That ought to be enough time. I think. Oh, scheiße. Whoop. Mercer spear here. Got the wreckage up there. Can't reach without a parachute though. But can I? Nope. Let's make 5 of these then. And use this. Right, break that. Map. Build this. Sulfur, nope, not gonna work. Alien tech. We got a summer slip here. Now we are going to need some. I know where there is going to be some.
Summer sloop analysis
mycelia.
completed.
That's the other thing.
Summer sloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy...
Let the energies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
Similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same.
Continue it.
It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
Right.
The mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually resilient hyphae, which show potential for making a strong but lightweight natural fabric. Additionally, it has similar medicinal and pest control applications to mycelia on Earth.
So this should be another 25. Hopefully. This will be us.
Research completed. Fabric recipe unlocked. New mycelia research available.
Right, so mycelia. Build this out. Lovely. Now, equipment workshop.
Parachute unlocked. Fixit appreciates your willingness to descend rapidly to perform your duties, but damaging Fixit property is a breach of contract and will have unpleasant consequences. Improve descent efficiency by combining the forces of gravity and drag with a parachute.
So, that I think is us on that front. 50 and 100, definitely not. Not just yet, at least. Nutrients. Ooh, barrel nut. There will be barrel nuts around. Where the heck is the nearest? Probably up here. Aha, perfect. This should allow us to do it now.
Potential edible collected. Eating it and
Research
surviving
this,
does not
and
count
then
as
we
a
can go
valid
ahead
field
and set
test
it up.
and does not generate enough data for Fixit to make an informed decision. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Alien nutrients. Here we go. Lovely. Sorted. So, don't have that. Pyro slugs, we don't have the ones we could potentially if we got the wires. Here's slug scan. Nah. Don't worry too much about it. What about silica? I've got enough that I can make 10. So, let's have a look-see. Quartz. Still need the 10 modular frames for that anyway. Damn shame. Ooh, but the pocket dimension thing could be handy. So, we've got that now. Let us go. Make our way across here. I suppose I should grab this here. Hello, Pyro Slug. Lovely. So what I'm thinking for our coal power plant is when I do build it, I want to build it at the waterfall. So that it just looks really bloody cool. I mean, that would just be the single coolest thing. Having what looks like a hydroelectric plant. Even though we'll have to, like, make it not hydroelectric. Still could be cool. Lovely. Right, hatcher remains. Perfect. Got the iron plates, screws, reinforced iron plates, and copper sheets. So, these things here. Ooh, steel beams as well. Happy days. Oh, yes. Even better. So, set up the MAM to start researching. And that's that one done. There is another one somewhere along the ways. I think it's over towards the west. Let's get this sorted first. Grab this little dude. Hello. Okay, those guys are there, and they're going to be grumpy and angry and all of that sort of nonsense. We don't really care about that. So let's let them be grumpy, let them be angry. We're going to take out the other fluffy-tailed hogs down here. Okay, come on. Alright, he's being a dick about the whole thing. Okay, come on then. Right, zap him once. If I zap him and do double tap, lovely. Stops him in his tracks. So, grab this, these boils, all of this. Screws, nice. And we got some rotors out of that. Handy things. Ooh, modular frames as well. Not a bad thing to have. So, we've got those sort of unlocked. Ah! This will help as well. So, we grab this and then we go into the cave. We'll get the mycelium crap. And then, oh! Look at that, phase 1. We are done with phase 1. So, Stinger. We are not arachnophobia moding it, because that makes them a little too easy to pinpoint and all. So instead, grab all of this nonsense. Just because you can never have too much mycelium. Then, we grab this. And let's start making our way up. 3D print that's going right now. I was actually, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Looks pretty cool. It's going to be like a two Tandy Mice, I think they call them. Tandemice or something. They're two Pokemon, but they're going to look like they're holding hands. And then following that, I'll just have the one slight thing I have to do, which is just going to be a little spray of primer onto them, just to get them ready for him to do the paints on. So up this here way. Nah, won't bother going up that way. This is what I love. When you find that funny little angle where you can just jump and then slide up the mountain. So that waterfall right there, that's what I want to convert into a hydroelectric dam. I mean, it's just gonna look cool when it's up and running. Right, so if I take this up here, is this where, are you gonna be? Perfect. You are what I'm after. Okay. We got the thing down there. So, keep on jumping and sliding and bouncing up this way. We'll be able to grab some stuff for the mining platform. Get the one up here to start harvesting, what do you call it? SAM, from the SAM node that's in the lake. Okay, right. Ouch, lads. Okay, come on. There we go. Right. All of these have been done. So, grab the slug here. Lovely. Now, this over here is what we want to set up. How much power? Okay, we can construct a power thing here. We don't have enough space to do the thing. So, what if we built a storage container and into it we put this here just to allow us to construct a little thing here.
Matter, colloquially known as SAM, seems to be in its dormant crystalline state, meaning it won't break down your body into its base atomic components on touch. This living matter is extremely versatile and has countless applications.
Let's put
Research
the
it in the MAM to
MAM
establish
down.
locally appropriate classification and application, as well as a secure method of awakening.
Okay, about 2 minutes 50 before it will be done. Now we do an equipment workshop because we need to, so that we can get the portable miner here. And damn. Okay, so portable miner, set up one of these. And I guess we do just leaves into solid biofuel. This is going to produce 30 per minute, I think. So, if this does 30 per minute, 8 minutes is going to give us 240. Right, that there goes that. So, that does this. Let's grab all of these things. Really? What can I drop? Don't need 1 quartz. Pointless. So, let's hook you up to this. You require 30. Right, so if I can boost this to 75 megawatts, or no, 75 per minute, 16.8 megawatts. Happy days. This is gonna have 11 minutes, so 11 times, what do you call it? Let's just upgrade this here. Now, we do more biomass wood. Let's get some more solid biofuel going. I reckon this is going to work. So. Okay. Right. MAM research complete. Alien technology. Start research. Lovely. So, I need 20 of those.
Strange alien matter analysis completed. Dormant crystalline SAM can now be found with the resource scanner.
No.
In its dormant state,
Crafting
it is
bench
safe to
is,
handle
oh yes,
without
over
special
here.
equipment and can be stored indefinitely. Research for enabling the reanimation of dormant SAM is now available.
Oh wait, do I just need more?
And let the effigies defile our temples. The sun
Yep.
will follow.
Okay then. That's going to be a thing.
SAM reanimation recipe unlocked.
So,
SAM can now
load
be
that all
safely
in.
awakened, provided it is contained. Meaning, if not
And start
contained in
this here
special
researching.
electromagnetic storage, it tends to
So,
start breaking atomic bonds
on
of
we
any
go,
matter
back
it has
towards
physical
our base.
contact with, and reconstructing it into easily transportable resources.
Scripture and blood compose harmony. Follow our hallowed temple halls and
With,
listen to
yeah,
the echoes of your ripples.
should be fine.
Our bones are more beautiful than yours.
So, up we go. Where is the thingy at? I know there is a thing by the edge of the lake. A crashed dropship. Ah, there it is over that way. Tempting to tame the doggo, but don't have the patience for it right now. So let's just keep bouncing on and seeing what we got. 120 megawatts required. Yeesh. Okay, I think this is going to be one of those, grab this and grab these. Okay, yep. We're, just gonna make our way out of here. Let's put it on the map as, boop, that. Hang on, give me this. So, back we go. once I get coal power established, I can start setting up the dam. And that's going to be probably the best thing for us. So, do the bouncy slide as much as we can. There we go, and okay, he wasn't fast enough to hit us. But if he had been, he would have just sent us closer to the space elevator, which could be nice, but no. So, up we'll go this here way. Really? This seems like a problem. Okay, we can actually just kind of circumnavigate it. It's not as big a problem as I expected. Okay. We got that big flying dude. Ooh, summer sloop. Crap on a cracker. Let's get rid of... oh, the one grass. The completely pointless thing. So, we now have this summer sloop. Yay. We are a little bit closer to home base. We can grab this. Right. Now we keep on going. That's the main important things lifted out of the way. Okay, that there is... oh, you've already been discovered. Nice. So, once we get back to base, we launch Phase 2. This area could be good for us, but I don't really like it that much. It's got all the things we kind of need, but I would still rather we get some better stuff. So that will seal, and is going to do some of the sending off of stuff. Over here we've got these things.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery.
Do not want.
On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub.
Can I
Highlights are
launch?
automated power,
Yes, I
steel
can.
production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. New project
There it
parts
is.
will need to be produced
Payload
and
sent.
delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for a better Fix-It future.
Nice.
Phase
Hey,
1 of Project Assembly
bot just
completed.
came in to say,
This is only the beginning of Project
oh,
Assembly,
not even best
the first
viewers,
step
just
towards
cheap.
saving the day. You have performed adequately so far.
Yeah.
Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely
Coal
that
fire.
you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and or puppies. Continue to work for their sake. Continue the work for
get
Fix-It.
that.
It is time to
He's
start
here.
the work
So
on Phase
I
2
need
of
2
Project Assembly.
reinforced iron plates. So if I go to here, oop, reinforced iron plates, let's make 12 of these, I guess. And then we'll use 12 of them to try and set up the thing, because we need a water extractor, we need a miner, And we're going to need... Well, I suppose what we should do is try to upgrade the thing. Right, that is that part done. If I go over this way, I can get the thing. We need to unlock... Ooh, crystal oscillators. Nice one, buddy. I like that dude. He's a good dude. We've got those. Okay, these here. We need a lot of stuff for the, what do you call it? I don't know why remembering words is so important, or like so difficult to me. Okay, coal pyre is that sorted. Basic steel
Milestone
production.
reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source.
Let's set up
To
2
assist
of these.
with locating and identifying water,
Or
Fixit has
4.
compiled this
Yeah, we
guide.
could do 4.
Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something
Production.
is water,
I
try
need
touching
1
it.
miner,
If it is
and
not
I need
solid and does not corrode
1
your
water
suit,
extractor.
It is probably water.
So that is going to be... Okay. I need 2 routers. I need a portable miner. I need a lot of reinforced iron plates. And then concrete is going to be the big important thing. I'm thinking industrial beams. Maybe we should get these out of the way. If we use these... Happy days. That's going to give us some coupons. So, while that's doing that part, we're going to go ahead and craft some reinforced iron plates. This is somewhat working. 1, 2. Okay, reinforced iron plates. We can make 12 more of these. Still sounds like they're loading, what do you call it, in? There we go. Analysis complete. Right, let's print the coupons. Happy days. So, walls, door walls, yes. Customizer. I want the asphalt foundations, and I want concrete ball materials. Okay. Now, I also want these things. Okay, so I'm gonna have to, I guess if I remove those, I can now buy all of that. Yep. Okay. So, we can go back here and grab, what do you call it? Right, proteins. Craft these here, I suppose. And where is my research terminal? I guess I don't currently have one. Let's fix that. Yep, hard drive scan is complete. Copper router. Fine concrete could be a tempting thing, but I feel like refineries are probably going to be a better use of our things. So, Alien megafauna. Research this. Research this. That's going to open that
The
node.
remains researched belong to a plant-like organism hosting the
This
larva
here
of a
does
flying
this.
crab, the most mature of which hatch when threatened. Hatcher remains can now be made into alien protein,
So that
and
there,
additional research may
tempting.
reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Sulfur, anything? Not
The
really.
remains researched belong to an organism that tends to nest near objects emitting specific types of resonance. Spitters are called as such due to their ability to create and spit
So-
plasma across long distances. Spitter remains
Hatcher
can now be
proteins,
made into
get
alien
all of
protein,
these.
and additional
Spitter
research
proteins
may
do the
reveal
same.
options for
Make
improving
a crap
Pioneer
ton
safety
of
during
alien DNA
exploration.
capsules. And then I can load this in, and that'll allow me to research some other stuff. So, I think stairs are definitely going to be an important thing. Ooh. Right, where are they? There we go. Send those through. Grab this and use it over here. So, we want the foundation set. Stairwell, yes. Walls, let's see. Conveyor walls or gates? Ooh, gates. Gates are going to make our thing look so cool. So this is how many? That's 7. Architecture. Ooh, the railing's tempting. I think, yeah. We're gonna do that there. Just because I want our, what do you call it, to look as cool as possible. All of this stuff may as well hook up. So this hopefully is everything back online. You can, oop. Is it you connecting to you? Yeah, there we go. That's everything online there. So, that lake that's over that way, I guess it's time for us to start setting it up. We're gonna need, gosh darn it. Are you out of samples? Is that it? You appear to be fine. Oh, wait, hang on. That's probably what happened. Yep, there we go. So that's got that. Let's load a few more. Wood and get some biofuel. One, 2, 3. Right. That's a few more minutes of production. Let's start heading back over this way. So let's add this there. You are going to be, oh wait, no, hang on. Remove, you've got that. It should be around here then. And highlight. So, let's get going. Concrete. Don't want to go all that way without concrete. That would be very silly. So, try and hook this all up. There's 1,000. That's fine. Another bunch. And you, if I take you, load half of you in. Now, over here, I'll load in most of this. Another 57. Right. That's like 20 minutes before everything goes belly up. So it's the west I'm going to. Okie dokes. Let's lead the way. And then we can construct our nice little base. Where is it at? I have a feeling the kitten is going to be delivered in just a moment. And then that will probably be my time to vacate. God, I hope the cat doesn't jump up onto the desk and fuck up my print. Might as well go up here. Why not? It's the worst that could happen. Up we go. Let's see if we can spot anything. Nothing up there. Just some sulfur there. Got those. Okay. Bauxite. Very nice. Ooh. Here's something. Gonna set this up just in case. 2 black powder. Right. Ooh. Okay then, come on. Got that. Ooh, Nobilisk. But no black powder. I guess we just gotta dismantle all this here the old-fashioned way. Okay, so new map marker. We're gonna place you here. (2x) black powder, subcategory HDD. There we go. So we can remove that one now, because we have something that tells us just what's required. It's a shame. Okay, come on then. Ooh. CD. Nice one. Or a videotape, rather. So if we keep flying up this way. Yay, boing. That's 120 megawatts. Let us start setting up these here. Right, okay, filters. No filters on the stuff. No filters on the walls. So, we want to set it up that we have foundations running along there. Okay, that's unfortunate. The angle's all wrong. Trying to think. So, if I set this here to zip all the way over to here, and then I add a point there, is this going to look cool? That is my question. Basic wall. Let's try and set one of these up. So, basic wall. You go there, you go there, you go there. So, I want you to go across 5. I want you to go across the whole way. That's 9 over there. You are going like this. Lovely. Now, basic wall. Lovely. Roll up gate. Okay. Is this double height? I think it might be. Okay, so if I build you like that, happy days. Now, I move in like this. Roll up gate. One, 2, and 3. Switch these to the always open mode. Et voila! We now have a very basic little dam. Those will then be hooked up to whatever we're going to establish as our base here. So, if we set up this here, right. Build that like this. Fudge. How do we get this to work out with this? I'm struggling to think of a way to get this to be implemented nicely. I think maybe it's just going to have to not sit perfectly in line with the world grid. I think that's where it's going to have to be. We're going to have to set this up so that it extends from there. So that there, up the ways, up the ways, up the ways. And here. Okay, good. That works. So if we build 4 over this way, do this, do this, do this. Now, power-wise, we want one like this, I guess. So if we built this here,
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to
and
humanity.
production,
Adjusting
water
pioneer
extractor,
attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
logistics, let's set the pipeline. Maybe what we have to do set that up, right? Break you. Then we want foundation. Oop, not that kind. Build one of these. Build one of these. And, okay, damn it. Right. That is something. So can I hook a water extractor up to it? Is my question. Dismantle this. Let's build you here. Foundation. We want you. Alright, hang on. So, you go there. Water extractor. Let's try this out. Okay, so pipeline. You are gonna feed down to. Nope. You won't do it. Damn you. Foundation. Maybe we try the 1 meter then. So, production, whoop, water extractor. Whoop,
That may indeed be water.
too close.
Try submerging your arm, coal-powered generator, and see what happens.
This here, building cannot be nudged. Interesting. And logistics, pipeline. Pipeline goes up the way.
Fix-it pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water and
Or
lift.
not.
To truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
So this here water extractor, you can pump out a maximum of 300 per minute. We don't really want that. So over here, you know what? Let's get the sulfur. We may as well. We've also got that over there, which is also sulfur. Might allow us to get black powder. So this here, come on. Well, we got 35. Up onto here. There we go. Okie dokes. And now into here. So, we want... Oh, do we have a hard drive to do? No, we don't. Sulfur, we need coal for that. And fudge. Anything worthless? Ooh, a couple of things I can turn into the same stuff. Spitter protein. Oh, damn it. Do I have? I don't have MAM actually. Okay, so I gotta get rid of something. So I may as well. I guess the copper ore. Get rid of that. Craft that. And these here. Now I can make 3 of these. And craft 1 of these. So, this here. I've got that. I need 1 of these. I've got all the stuff I need for a biomass burner. Perfect. So, if I get 2... Let's see, move... That's gonna need a pump, isn't it? It is gonna need a pump. Oh well. So, that's going to do its thing. Let's set up power line. And power line, I guess, can go in there. Now, logistics, we want a pipeline pump as well. Displacing the water upwards. And you are going to connect into this. That will do its whole thing. And then we want you to connect to something there. You will then connect up to here. And production. Right. That goes over like that. And let's see. You are then going to have to hook into that. It's not going to look great, but it is going to look better once we fix it all up. We just need to automate construction, or like automate power first. And once power is automated, that is us golden. So, this here, let's see. Logistics, conveyor belt. Set you up like this, and then we'll do a splitter. Yep. You're gonna go like that. So, you run to here, and then you run down like that. Power, biomass burner. And we'll hook you into all these things. You now will feed this. So, that's going to power it on. It'll be online for all of like 1 minute. It's here. You are going to start pumping water up. So, let's see. Foundations, we're probably going to require an outcrop to run along the way. This is going to be how we start to feed our stuff in. And then we can just build the walls down. So this here, let's see. You are going to use 45 meters cubed per minute. You're being loaded up with more than that. You are going to produce a lot. So, I reckon now if I set this all up, if I take this 70 and load it into the plant now, that should do the job. So while that's doing its job, foundation, get you to do this. And over here, right, okay, you are a no-go, you are a no-go. So, logistics, set you up. You, I'm going to set up to go up and like this. Or do I have to fudge? Nope, gotta set it up like this. So you will then feed over to here. Dismantle this here. You and you are offline now. And this here will now feed in. Foundations, build this along the ways. And what we want here is for you as a pipeline to go over to here. Set you up like this, and let's see. If I set this up, building cannot be nudged. Right, snap mode. Oh, okay, that works. Can set that up. So then if I have this here go down the ways, right, have you be a 2 meter. So, set all this up. Really? That was a lot of them? Okay, yeah, weird. Is it a reflection? It is just a reflection. Okay. That's alright. So, set this up, and we will set up the water extractor to go like that, I suppose. Right, logistics, have you feed up the way. Has an auto pipeline. Oh, it's slightly off. But that's okay, I guess. You are then going to hook into well, I suppose if we build this here, and this connects into this. So, are you capable of pushing the water uphill enough? Well, fudge. Ran out of things. So, damn it. We want the 3 into there. Damn. It is just shy. I guess put that there. No. Will you work? Yep, you will. Although I suppose I could, if I wanted to, just reduce the height of the thing, of the dam. But I kind of like having this little area too. So that there's doing its thing. This is going to continue to pump up the way. And right. I guess you are now going to hook into this. You will go over this here way. Hook into that. Set that up. So you... Oh, hang on. That was the thing that was connected. Right. Break you down. And set this up. We can now set that to hook all the stuff through. Reanimated Sam. Tempting. But instead, let's just do the coal-fired generator. So, we need to get some reinforced plates up in here. Really? That limited on screws? That is a damn shame. Grab the Caterium, maybe? Nah, we'll not bother. What we are going to bother doing is, I guess, wrapping it up for the evening. Whoop. Yeah. I think next week, well, over the weekend and everything, I will set it all up so that, you know, we're running smoothly. We have our nice hydroelectric dam. But for the meantime, that is going to be me. We're going to do a little save game, Streamlands. And that's us for tonight. I'm going to be back on Friday, where I'm going to be starting Cyberpunk 2077. Meantime, take care of yourself.